far beyond the beaten paths of Patagonia, where the land shatters into jagged ridges and ice-fed lakes mirror the endless sky, there lies a valley few have ever seen. It is a place untouched by the modern world, a place where time does not march forward, but drifts like mist over ancient stone. Here, hidden among the sleeping giants of the Andes, flows a river that does not roar or crash like other great rivers of the earth. It hums. It whispers. It breathes. They call it Whisperwater, a silver thread weaving through forests and canyons, carving the bones of the world with the patience of eternity. The local Mapuche people call it Namkalufu, the wise water, believing it to be a living spirit, a memory of the earth before any humans set foot upon it. Whisperwater does not announce itself with fanfare. It glides silently across valleys and disappears into canyons, writing a story too ancient for maps and too delicate for satellites to capture. On quiet mornings, when the mist clings to the valley floor and the condors begin their slow, sacred circles overhead, the river sings. Not in words, but in a sound so low, so deep, it seems to vibrate through the very bones of the earth. They say if you sit by the river long enough, your own heartbeat will begin to slow. You will begin to hear it. Not with your ears, but with something older inside you. Over millions of years, Whisperwater has carved deep corridors into the bedrock, not with violence, but with an endless, gentle touch. The canyon walls are not just stone. They are memory. Each band of color, crimson, ochre, gold, tells a story of volcanic fire, of ancient seas, of storms that raged when the world was still young. Along the river's path, ancient forests rise like forgotten kingdoms. Gnarled lenga trees, heavy with moss and lichen, stretch their arms over the water as if trying to listen. Tiny wildflowers, blues and oranges so bright they seem impossible, bloom at the river's edge, a brief, brilliant testament to the patience of life. The air smells of wet stone and cold earth, tinged with something more, something like memory, something like dreams. Above it all, the guardians of the sky, the great condors, drift lazily on invisible currents. Their massive wings slice the air in slow, solemn circles. They have watched this river for thousands of years. They have watched kingdoms rise and fall, glaciers come and go, and still the river hums its eternal song. At night, under the southern stars, the valley changes again. The temperature plummets, and the river shines like a silver ribbon laid out across the darkness. The trees crackle with frost. The stones glitter with frozen mist. And if you are brave enough to stay through the night, you may hear the river's whispers grow louder, not in fear, but in wonder. If you follow the river upstream, deeper into the wilderness, past places where no trails exist, you will find its birthplace, a hidden glacial cave, where ice older than memory melts in slow, silent tears. There, inside the frozen heart of the earth, the river is born again each day. And inside that sacred cave, some say, the river does more than carve stone, it carves dreams. There are stories, whispered by the Mapuche elders, of travelers who entered the ice caves and emerged changed. Men and women who dreamed of ancient lands, of times long gone, or futures yet to come. One elder said, "It is not we who dream of the river. It is the river that dreams through us." Few ever find the Whisperwater River. Even fewer truly hear it. It does not flow for roads or bridges, for towns or cities. It flows for the earth. It flows for the sky. It flows for the memory of all that ever was, and all that ever might be. In a world that rushes endlessly toward tomorrow, where noise drowns out silence and time is something to be conquered, Whisperwater remains. A heartbeat in the deep places of the earth. A reminder that not all forces are loud. That not all strength is seen. That sometimes, it is the quiet, patient things that carve mountains, shape dreams, and endure beyond all memory. Whisperwater still hums its ancient song, hidden deep in Patagonia, carving time itself, one heartbeat at a time. Thank you for listening and remember to subscribe for similar content like these. Talk soon.